Dear friends, this drama is from Srila Rupa Gosvami's book, Dan Keli Kaumudi, which describes the sweet, loving pastimes of Sri Krishna taxing the gopis. Let us now travel by mind to the unlimitedly merciful Sri Vrindavan Dham, where Lord Sri Krishna manifests his pastimes 5,000 years ago. Situated in Vrindavan is the supremely beautiful Govardhan Hill, decorated with lotus-filled lakes, jeweled caves, soft green grasses, trees, and flowers. One day, many great sages were performing a yajna at Govinda Kund, on one side of Govardhan Hill. The gopis of Vrindavan were carrying ghee, milk, yogurt, butter, and sweets to give to the sages. Naturally, Sri Krishna heard the news of the yajna, and gathering his friends, they went and blocked the narrow pass by which the gopis would cross through Govardhan Hill. The cowherd boys said, "We are going to get lots of butter from the gopis. I want to eat many laddus. My tummy wants gulab jamuns." Krishna stopped the gopis. "Stop! If you want to pass this way, then you have to pay me tax." Sri Radha said, "We have walked this way many times, and we've never had to pay tax before." Lalita said, "Oh, Brajendranandan, why do we have to pay tax to you? Are you the owner of this land?" Krishna said, "Don't you know that I am the king of Braj?" Lalita, "Did you inherit this land from your father or your grandfather?" Krishna, "It doesn't matter if I inherited this land or not. I am the king, and I have decided to charge tax to pay for the damage you caused by stealing flowers from my gardens." Vishaka, laughing, said, "If you were the owner of this land, you would be maintaining it nicely." Sudevi said, "Yes, have you ever planted a single seed or watered a single plant? It is your millions of cows who damage the gardens." Sundar said, "You are just simple village girls. Don't you know that my friend Krishna is a very religious person?" Subal, "He has excellent character also." Lalita said, "Oh, tax collector, you are certainly a very religious person, and we have heard of your excellent character. When you were a tiny baby, you killed a woman." Madhumangal, "That was the demon witch Putana." Vishaka said, "When you were a little older, you even killed a bull." Madhumangal, "But he was actually the demon Adistasura." Sudevi, "You always steal butter from the gopis' homes and tell lies." Lalita said, "There is no need to tell any more of your well-known mischief. We must take these milk products to the sages at Govinda Kund. Let us pass." Krishna said, "I am the owner of this land, and you must pay tax if you want to go this way." Sri Radha said, "Then tell us, how is it that you have become the owner?" Krishna thought, I have married Vrinda. As you know, Vrindavan forest belongs to Vrinda, and the property of the wife becomes the property of the husband also. Therefore, I am the king of Braj, so pay up and be on your way." All the gopis laughed. Radha said, "No parent would marry their daughter to you because you have a very bad reputation." Anangamandri, "Also, no girl would want to marry you because you are such a naughty boy." Krishna said, "I have married Vrinda. You can ask her if you like." All the gopis said, "We will." Radha said, "Dear Lalita, please bring Vrinda here." When Vrinda arrived, Radha said, "My dear Vrinda, this naughty boy wants us to pay tax. He says you have married him." Vrinda said, "No, dear friends, I have not married him. I would never marry such a naughty boy. But I have heard there is one great cheater in Braj. He is like a bull and thinks that all the gopis are his wives. Vrindavan did belong to me, but I have offered it to Sri Radha's lotus feet. She is the real queen of Vrindavan." Krishna said, "I don't care what any of you say. If you want to pass through here, you have to pay me tax." Seeing no other way around Krishna's impertinence, the gopis gave Krishna a little of everything they had. In this pastime, the milk, butter, and yogurt are all symbolic. Sri Krishna actually wants our love and devotion, not our material possessions. Sri Krishna is always hankering for his devotees' pure love. One day, soon after Krishna had taxed the gopis, Lalita and Vishaka gathered the gopis and made a plan to chastise Krishna. Lalita: "We must punish Krishna for taxing us." The gopis said, "Yes, let's do it." Lalita said, "Krishna will be walking this way soon. Let's hide behind these trees and catch him." The gopis hid, and when Krishna and the Sakhas entered, the gopis caught them. Lalita said, "Today you will pay tax to us." Krishna said, "I will never pay you anything." The gopis playfully boxed Krishna's ears. Krishna said, "All right, enough. I'll pay. What do you want?" Lalita said, "Oh, Govinda, we will show you. Today you will be a gopi and carry a milk pot." Chitra said, "Here is a skirt for you. Now decorate him with a veil. Here is your milk pot, dear Shamala Saki." As the gopis were playfully dressing Krishna and putting a pot on his head, Sri Radha threw a stone, and the yogurt and milk spilled on Krishna's face. Lalita said, "Now bow down to Sri Radha and promise to never tax us again." Krishna put his hands on his ears, bowed down to Sri Radha and said, "I'll never tax the gopis again." The gopis laughed and clapped and sang, "Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe Sham."